There's a quiet crisis happening inside many of us. A crisis of meaning, a crisis of belonging. I want to share an idea, not a belief system, not a dogma, but a way of seeing, a spirituality for the future. For a world beyond conquest, beyond domination. For a world that belongs to life. Let's start here. Look at this planet. This tiny rock spinning in a cosmos vast beyond comprehension. Teeming with life, complexity, intelligence, beauty, entire ecosystems working together in ways no human mind can fully map. Now, ask yourself, does this need to be explained by an old man in the sky? Or is the miracle, the universe itself? What if the sacred was never out there, but right here? For centuries, humans told stories about gods. Gods that made the world for us. Gods that intervened, punished, rewarded, and demanded obedience. These stories served a purpose. They gave meaning. They organized societies. But they also divided. They created hierarchies, wars, empires built on the myth of chosen people and divine conquest. Today, many of us are walking away from those stories. But what waits for us on the other side? A void? Just atoms and entropy? I don't think so. And neither did the thinkers of the Enlightenment, who quietly embraced something different, something called Deism. Deism isn't a religion with rules. It's not about prophets, miracles, or ancient books. It's a recognition that the universe itself is the sacred. The laws of physics, the patterns of life, the complexity of ecosystems, these are the fingerprints of the divine. There is no supernatural intervention, no puppet master in the sky, but there is order, beauty, intelligence beyond human imagination, and there are consequences. Act against the web of life, and you suffer. Align with it, and you flourish. Of spiritual life was not worshiping something unseen, but participating in something undeniable. Planting a tree becomes an act of reverence. Restoring a river is a sacred offering. Protecting biodiversity becomes a form of prayer. And when you stand under a sky full of stars, when you really feel the scale of it, something happens. Something shifts. You realize, you are part of this. You are made of the same matter as the stars, the whales, the forests. You belong to it, and it belongs to you. So what does this spirituality actually look like? It's gathering with others, not in cathedrals, but in forests, riversides, community gardens. It's marking the solstices, the equinoxes, the migrations of animals, the rhythms of life. It's reflecting not on sins, but on your footprint, your impact, your role in the web of life. It's teaching children that the stars are their ancestors. The rivers are their lifeblood. The soil is sacred, and it's finding awe, every day, in simply being alive in a universe like this. This isn't just personal, it's civilizational. If the old religions told us we were rulers of the earth, the new story tells us we are participants. Kin, collaborators with life. And yes, this shift includes everyone. Even the wealthy, even the powerful. Because true status in the future won't be measured by what you own, but by how much life you help regenerate. You don't need a temple to be spiritual. You don't need to believe in the supernatural to feel awe, reverence, and meaning. The universe is the temple, life is the scripture, and the invitation has always been the same. Belong, participate, care for this miraculous world you are part of. We were never meant to be kings. We were always meant to be kin. If this message resonates, hit like, subscribe, and share it. Drop a comment. What does this kind of spirituality mean to you? How do you practice belonging to life? Check the links below for more books, articles, and resources for building a life, a community, and a civilization aligned with the living universe. Thanks for being here. Until next time, stay curious, stay reverent, and stay connected.